Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. The Middle East has been a region of constant conflict and shifting alliances for decades. At the heart of it all has been Hezbollah, an influential militant group and political party in Lebanon. Their leader, Hassan Nasrallah, has shaped much of the group's identity and their constant struggle against Israel. But what happens when such a figure is no longer part of the picture? Today, we look at the life and legacy of Hassan Nasrallah, the history of Hezbollah, and the potential implication of his death for Lebanon, Israel, and the wider Middle East. Hassan Nasrallah was born in 1960 in Beirut, Lebanon. He came from a modest Shia family and was educated in religious studies. After joining Hezbollah in the early 1980s, Nasrallah quickly rose through the ranks due to his deep connection with the Shia community and his ability to unite various factions. Under his leadership, Hezbollah transformed from a local militia into a very powerful political and military force, gaining prominence through its resistance to Israeli occupation in southern Lebanon. Nasrallah's charisma and his message of resistance against Israel earned him admiration across the Arab world. His platform was built on the notion that Hezbollah was not just a Lebanese group, but a defender of broader Arab and Islamic causes, which made him an influential figure in the Middle East. For decades, Hezbollah has been Israel's main adversary in Lebanon. The group fought Israeli forces during the 2006 war, resulting in significant casualties in both sides. Hezbollah's strategic capabilities, including the missile arsenal, have made it a persistent threat to Israel's security force. Israel to rethink its approach to Lebanon. Nasrallah's rhetoric was always filled with the defiance toward Israel, and his group's military operations, often involving symmetric warfare, became a central component of his leadership. He was a champion of oppressed, symbol of resistance against what he called Israeli imperialism. Nasrallah and Hezbollah's relationship with the United States has been marked by antagonism. The US has long labeled Hezbollah a terrorist organization, partly due to its role in 1983 Beirut barracks bombing that killed 241 American military. Despite the US designation, Nasrallah and Hezbollah have enjoyed significant support from Iran, a nation that has been a key backer of group's operations and ideological framework. The alliance with Iran only further strained Hezbollah's relationship with the US, which sees Hezbollah as an Iranian proxy meant to de-establish the region. Lebanon, where Hezbollah is based, has faced its own internal divisions. There was the Shia, Sunni, and Christian factions have been fighting each other, and the political Hezbollah's growing influence made it worse. Nasrallah leadership strengthened Hezbollah's tie to Lebanon's Shia community, and divide with that sects, especially as Hezbollah military wing, grew more prominent than Lebanon's official armed forces. For years, Hezbollah has maintained a delicate balance as a political party and a paramilitary force. Nasrallah's death would leave behind a power vacuum within the group, one that could affect Lebanon's fragile political balance. As of recent reports, Israel has once again intensified its military presence in Lebanon, following multiple border skirmishes and attacks attributed to Hezbollah. While the group has often responded with force, recent events have shown a surprising silence from Hezbollah's leadership. With Nasrallah gone, many are left wondering why Hezbollah has remained quiet in this critical moment. Is it due to the internal disarray, or perhaps a shift in the strategy that is yet to be revealed? The potential death of Hassan Nasrallah would mark the end of an era for Hezbollah. Without a clear successor in place, the group faces a moment of transition. The power vacuum left behind could lead to internal divisions or even a weakening of Hezbollah's influence in the region. But perhaps more importantly, it raises the question, what comes next to the Middle East? The region is already reeling from the decline of other major players. Hamas has suffered a significant loss, and Houthis are gone. And these setbacks and Iran's influence is wanting due to internal crisis and external pressures with Hezbollah's power. Now, many have speculated that the death of key figures like Nasrallah signals a shift toward the end of Middle Eastern crisis. With the decline of traditional militant groups and the lack of effective leadership within Iran and Hezbollah, what will the future look like in Middle East? Could this be a turning point for the region, ushering in a new era of diplomacy, cooperation, and rebuilding? Or the power vacuum lead to more chaos as new groups rise to fill the void? The Middle East has seen numerous turning points before, but with so many influential leaders gone, this may be the most crucial one yet. The death of a leader like Nasrallah doesn't just change the course of one organization, it reverberates across the entire region. As we move into an uncertain future, the Middle East may be on the stage of a collapse. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments below. And what do you think will happen to Hezbollah and the Middle East as a whole? Thank you.